first time I got Trinidad, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Me literally I could go to the promoter, mama yard, S6 mother yard. Then I have to take a boat from Tobago because the man left me stranded at Tobago.
Yeah.
And come. So my experience, me no want to talk about it, brother. I can't remember. I work already in New Jersey in America. I live at Jamaica, live in a garden to Active Valley. And when me collect my money, it's a gun, the man draw that me and the man start wrestle over the gun. Promoter do me that I Trinidad a brother named Amos. I'm afraid to call him name. And him can come on social media and tell people. Say I lie me and tell people to be careful. I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Most of we not really acquainted with you, so make the people know who is the man.
Alright, well, originally Papa Biggie from back in the days, me the second DJ for win the Jamaica National DJ competition in 1982. Yellowman was the first man.
Are you single, yeah, Papa?
If I'm single?
Yeah, man.
Papa,
No, them take me a long time, baby. Them take me a long time. Daza. What's up, radio? We are big up every time seeing a Papa Biggie. This is the original Papa Biggie. And I said, tell the crowd and come on to meet me up the road. Bring the domino one, bring the loody boat. Till the jelly man said the dance overload.
Daza, WhatsApp Radio, the baddest. Daza, WhatsApp Radio.
Interviewed up later, mash downtown. Big up the original bass. From the first question till the last round. No test the radio case. We are the realest to make passes get crowned.
Daza just interviewed me now. And Daza, I'm gonna ask a question. Daza, you know hear what Daza asked me if my suck order? Dressers.
Every girl was a dip on Daza mic.
Take the dog at one head and then him just blow up the video for you.
No, that's not how it went. Stop thinking that way. I just told you that the man lost his phone.
Yo, listen to the voice note, yeah.
Big up to Daza WhatsApp Radio. This is your girl, Milk. Tune in to Daza this and every day.
Daza. I understand that, but you have to pre-interview me to let me know what to expect. You understand? So you know, ask certain questions that's off boundary. Oh. So I'm the second most famous person in Jamaica. That's crazy. Vybz Cartel dust me. Okay, Vybz Cartel, we gonna fight for Vybz Cartel. I don't even know what me I say. That is Vybz Cartel, buddy. How am I gonna do it? I can because I have American
People look good. We have both EVM and TVJ right now.
DJ them will never want people see me.
DJ Magnum this represent for Daza WhatsApp Radio. Dark.
One Daza, one rapper, you know, you understand any other plaza, you know.
I don't know the people. Daza Radio, you know, the baddest radio. My own empress said that. If it's not Daza Radio, it's no radio. It has to be audio. Daza Radio, big up yourself. On the station, we keep the news real, people. You understand? That's a radar. Keeping it real. My own government, not just make sense. That's a radar.
That's a true color out of Moko Production WhatsApp Radio.
Good morning, welcome to Daza WhatsApp Radio, Mr. What's your name again?
Papa Biggie.
So he's a vintage artist. He's one of the artists from back in the 80s, right?
Yeah, man.
So you know, probably my generation not really know about you. Like, we don't really...
Sure.
Really, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of hear one and two your song them sometime, but we say most of we not really acquainted with you. So, make the people know who is the man.
Alright. Well, originally, Papa Biggie from back in the days, me the second DJ for win the Jamaica National DJ competition in 1982. Yellowman was the first man, and from then we move on to work with 90% of the producer in them time. That was John Jalas, Sly and Robbie Techniques, Joe Gibbs, all the foundation, the King Jammies, the Scorpio. Record for all of them already. And work on most of the big show them at Jamaica that was there at the time, which was Reggae Sunsplash, work on Sumfest, work on Sting.
Yeah.
work on a lot of them shows from back in the days, you know. So yeah, and then I start travel, I do shows while I live at Jamaica, I come and I do show from Madison Square Garden to Lincoln Center and New York to all the dance hall, them, the club, them, everything. Back in them days. But me can take a break out of the thing. But right now, I'm back in the music scene. Alright. I tune a lot of Jamaican family with them do from long time. You'd for Steel and Cleave upon the same rhythm of verse, someone have a song named Double Trouble. Yeah. And all them tune I tune I say, I beg you stop them before them kill somebody, cause we don't want no more gun mentality. I beg you stop them before them kill somebody, cause we don't want no more gun mentality. The gun we kill Reagan from in the 50s, kill Fedam up from the Spanglass Passy, kill Claudia Massop from the Tivoli, kill Capabori Boy Hansaki, kill Sandokan and Dana Van Chinqui, kill Bucky Marshall in New York City, and murder Pandit from over Marvally. You know, them tune, I beg you stop them before them kill somebody, you know. Yeah. And a lot of Jamaicans know by a song when we do that it's a how you plant corn and a peas you want for reap. I man just cannot see it how you plant sour and I try to reap the sweet. Your any go bitter. You know that song there, you know?
So what was music like in the 1980s? In them time when you have the whole political feud that go on and something. What was music like in those days?
Well, with the political feud, we are going to the 80s, not 80 itself, but in the 80s, because in 80, I wasn't doing it the way I was doing since I started like, seriously, 81 coming to 82, because them did have a conflict called with Argentina and England, a fight over the Falkland. Yeah. You know, Falklands, and another war, you know, me the write the lyrics named Falkland Crisis. And I use and win Jamaica National DJ competition. Yeah. Actually, me still got school because I live at Senton at the time. I spent 7 years, 7.5 years at Senton. When I go high school, I board out with a teacher down there. So I go school there. But my grandmother lived in a Senton, a different part. But how far she lived in a vehicle never did. So at one time, she ended up just buy me a Z90 bike and I start ride a weekend time, go check her. Mm-hmm. You know? I'm used to ride the bike and I go check the man in my town too.
Yeah. And we are so far, we are sent that?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so as me I say in the 80s, like who when you did that do the music, right? Who was some of the artists that inspire you? Where I say, you know, so the artists I want to be like. You never really have.
You're gonna. My inspiration really come from many artists, but Bob Marley was one of the man who used to listen to revolutionary song them, you know, and you know, like all the song them like redemption songs and the foundation songs of Bob Marley. Them used to listen to them. And as a matter of fact, me used to go Trenchtown Primary. Because my father had left and go live with a lady. Me left Denhamton and go live with a lady at Trenchtown. So, me and my little brother I got to go live. So, me used to go Trenchtown Primary. At her first primary school, me really go.
So you would have new Bob Marley, right? You would have new Bob Marley.
Yeah, man. I tell you now. I have my little brother named Philip. And Philip used to carry me go down there because we used to go down a ghost town where Philip had lived. So we just stop around the Bob them there and watch. We used to stop at 10th Street, Wilton Hill, and watch Wilton Hill bands with me in there. They used to play Wilton Hill. Wilton Hill used to have a band. We used to play all the while. It was a marching band. So from Wilton Hill place to down with Bob them there, we used to go there as youth and just watch them and hang out and watch them, you know. Until my father migrate, come America now.
Wait a minute, so I move too fast, man. So as a youth, we used to watch Bob Marley, differently from the picture where they painted Bob Marley and the media. What was Bob Marley like? What was a Bob Marley like back then in your own opinion? Who was the man?
Basically, alright. You see nowadays people look upon Bob as a hero. In them time, they know for the same people them to Rasta in them time they used to discriminate against Rasta. Jamaica have that way they call a phobia against Rasta back in the 70s and the late 60s. You understand? Because that is the era I come up in as a youth in them era there.
Yeah.
So I mean, left Trenchtown at 74 going to 75. You see what I mean? So, you understand me? And then I'm going to live with my grandmother at St. Ann. I'm going to spend 7 years with my grandmother. I live with my grandmother till I come back in town. Come live back in town. Bob now, the thing about Bob Marley now is that he was a serious man. And from time to time, you don't hear him just get serious and say, yo, what the man in my deal? He used to have a talk with him, say, what the man in my deal, aya? The aya, he used to have that aya talk. He say, what the man in my deal, aya? I tell you, yo, we not upon a joke thing in a aya. Yeah, you come could do this, and then them go and start racing. And them tell everybody have to keep quiet. Them allow youth to come there and watch them, you know. But you cannot make no whole pan eyes. You have to just keep quiet because them are concentrate on what them are do. And that's why Bob became so great, because Bob was a very serious disciplinarian when it come to him job. So those type of things kind of inspire me as a youth, and I kind of understand, so guess what? Music is what you put in, I to get out. If you work hard, it will pay you.
Bob Marley was strong. Bob Marley was strong work ethic then.
Yeah, man, we are some man, the man is a joke, man. Me so watch the man and hear the man talk, man. The man is not joke, brother. The man have a very strong work ethic, you know. And me never really stay long, you know, because remember, say me have to go on my yard and me don't want to get no beaten.
So you never really met the man. You never really met him. Like you never really talk to him. You never really get to talk to him word for word or send up to him.
No. Just watch.
Just watch.
Now when you go there, you can't make no open eyes, man. The man, them play and not do them thing, man. The man don't want to hear you on your eyes, man. And you're talking. The man don't depend that. The man depend on work. Which are the right thing. Because if everybody come and them talk to them, how much work them get to put in.
So, what I want to say now, like, you after you win the DJ competition and something, so who are first producer then you start work with?
Alright, Henry John Jalas, but him kind of bring the tune them go to Europe and go distribute them. But from the first song what I know as will come out as a song, actually no, before him, I work with I still go high school, I do a tune named Jamaica 21st Independence.
Yeah.
I think that was for we record for John Joe, but I never put out a song it. For your brother named Kamok, HB Kamok. And we used to have Ochi. That time IRFM did actually name the radio station right around Ochi, which called IRFM now was Radio Artists. Yeah. So the name Radio Artists with Glennis McGowan and Tony Young and Clyde McKenzie. Those are the people that were there at the time, you know. So them know that's one of the first songs we ever played on radio. It's on YouTube, the Jamaica 21st Independence. So I started work with him, then I went to John Jalas, then from there I work with Channel 1. I got Channel 1 studio, I record for them. I record for Sly and Robbie, but my big break came when to Sly and Robbie. Then put out the Waterbed with him and put a song for the Urban Hustling and put a song with me named Under the Plane Wing. Yeah. When I say, Papa BIGFGY, the Charlie, they go up, I said, them can't stop the smuggling. I said, them can't stop the juggling. The Babylon I try to stop the herb smuggling, but all them I do, them can't stop the trafficking. Out of airport, me create a dangerous thing. The pilot go in, but couldn't start the engine. Everybody inside come out balling from the day them born, never see such a thing. Papa BIGFGY, Charlie Sand, Daddy Plane Wing. So that song shot and people start calling for me all over the world. And that's how I start to travel.
That was a successful part of the early career, but most artists will tell you that them get a whole heap of fight. While somebody fight, they get in a music.
You know, straight up, me never really get no fight. Me just get resistance because when enough man fans me live in a Tivoli garden, I never hide it.
Yeah.
It's like back in them days, the thing was politically charged, but when them rise up, we just use kind words and just quiet them, you know? So you see them ones them where they rise up and even artists. The man them in the year ago never have no problem, you know.
Yeah.
I got Waterhouse, I got Maxfield, and the man must have garden live, but the man them look at it as music.
Yeah, when he's an entertainer, people just regard you as an entertainer. They don't really get political. But you know, Bob Marley was shot because of politics. So were you ever being judged that way there? Like because
yeah man, we have some and then Me not end up do a political song, man. Where I was one of the biggest political song in a Jamaica for the Labour Party as a youth from West Kingston, man. Cause you understand? You live in the era. You live there, my place. You can't deny where you come from, brother.
Yeah.
And I want to, people have to know, say, guess what happened? If an artist live in a PNP here and them request the PNP party request him to do a song, you understand me? And him not do it. You understand me? It's like him basically disrespect the people in the era where him live, because at the same time, living in those areas, if you don't want be associated or affiliated with the community, they don't live there. Yeah. And if you're affiliated with the community and you're called upon, you understand me, for your civic duty, you have to just do it.
Yeah.
You understand me? It was part of my civic duty.
As a downtown West Kingston, man, like, what are some of the changes them, will I say, now in terms of, back in a year days to now, as it pertains to how the youth them live? I don't know because you're not there anymore, right?
Well, I'm not there. I'm not in Jamaica, so I can't really speak of that. Anything I talk of that is second and that is hearsay, and it wouldn't be fair for me to say that. But one of the things that I would love to see is like Denham Town and Tivoli Garden unite again, because they were united. I know I can't really even wrap my head around it for no so well. Tivoli and Denham Town, man, them ever would have even have a conflict.
I think that's what the strong man, Mr. Man.
Well, guess what? You see, let me tell us something. We're going to have to start seeing ourselves and be strong on ourselves, because if we strong by ourselves, I mean, the youth strong in themselves, we look upon it and say, well, yes, me teach them something then. That means that if them get unruly because him not dead then, that means them not learn nothing from him then. You understand me? And if him teach them something, them supposed to go by it, then if them believe in him and them know, say, well, yeah, the man that. You see what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, and him legacy if you know, say, well, we're not going to be unruly and we're not going to fight against each other and all them things there. If that's the case.
So,
but let me tell you something.
The music business.
Huh?
The music business that you used to run in the 80s. What do you say about the youth them now? The type
in
of
the music, I have a song. I put out a song earlier this year. I'm going to start the year with a song where say, new generation I will respect the youths, but no tree can survive without the roots. The house of dancehall built upon a foundation, play more rubber dub on the radio station, select a cover dance, but I'm not talk about balance, but him now play no rubber dub tune in that the dance. Respect the veteran who pass on God and salute to the one them who still are trodden, who brought the stone and who paved the gravel for the big pretty road pan where you are travel. You understand me? So the thing is, what I'm saying is that in the song, new generation is there, and we have to respect that as elders, because Jamaicans have a talking, and people in general have a talking, say, you're never too old to learn. And I grew up on hearing that. I use the same phrase to my kids. I use it to my sons and my daughters, because I have sons and daughters.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? At the end of the day, you look at me and say to me, say, him shock me, him said to me, say, you keep on a talk, say, you're never too old to learn. You ever hear the saying, say, you're never too young to teach?
Yeah.
That means a little youth, a baby can teach you. Him bring something different to my consciousness when him said that.
Yeah, so you're willing to learn from the younger generation then?
Yeah, man, I will say, man, every time.
But who are some of the young artists then we listen to and say, all right, the artist, I listen to him song.
All right, here you go. I don't know if you look on Popcorn as a young artist.
Yeah, he is.
I love Pappy song them. I love Pappy song them. I love Cartel song when him say, God is the greatest.
Yeah.
I love, you have a massacre. I think him have a song name about somebody journey.
Journey in life, yeah.
Yeah, I like a song there. I like it's a various amount of them. You have a little name version, you have Iactine, I love the whole of Iactine song them. And in general, you have a youth named TJ. Yeah man, TJ, I listen to you, them have some nice song.
So Bob Marley put reggae music to the world. You know, Shaggy and Sean Paul would have put
All right.
that.
This is before I go. Hold on. This is before I
Yeah,
go
no,
there.
may I explain something? May I explain something?
Yeah.
So who them have a new era now called trap music. I mean, who you think gonna put that out there? Who some of them artists who you think can put it out there? The trap dancehall. Are you not listen to it?
All right. I listen to some of the songs, but I'm not really deep into it. I no disrespect to the artists. When I hear the artists, what I do, I don't judge an artist by like use an artist craft to really say well judge him, because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna judge another artist, it's only fair for another artist judge me. You see what I mean? I said what I do, I try to stay out of politics when it comes to that time those things within the music. So the questions you're really asking me is for me to point finger and say this is the one that's gonna do that. I can't say that because at any moment right now Cartel out there, and Cartel is the one that is carrying the banner high. Bounty Killer is doing it right now too. Beanie Man is doing, has always been doing it, and is doing it. So you have to give all them due. There's no one man that is doing it. You understand? But with the young youth, them in regards to the younger youth, them we out there right, we are come out there right now. Because Cartel are not really no young youth. Him just relevant and stay relevant. So if you are talking about young youth, you have to talk about the younger youth, them like the youth them from the six and six, them call them the six. And them type of youth, them know, I don't know a lot about them and I don't want to really debate. But all of them, what I realize when I listen to the music is coming from struggling. Yeah, man, all the music come, and the same place Bob Marley music come from struggling. But just like how people criticize them now, in my era, they used to criticize Yellow Man before him break out. They used to criticize Tayan. They used to criticize all the artists, them, John Wayne, everybody. Because
do you think that the music is a reflection of itself, of the environment?
That's the thing. That's why I said come from the struggle. Because all of them, let me tell you something, a very few artists will break out of the business whenever struggle.
Yeah.
You understand me? I'm not talk struggle in the business, I talk life itself a struggle.
Yeah.
Find it hard to even reach a studio and a whole lot of other things. You understand me? But nowadays, youth more, because nowadays youth are realize to watch it. I have to either have a linky or I have to go put in some 9 to 5 and make a food and use that food that I can balance myself while I deal with music. You understand? And there's nothing wrong about that because mere artists talk all the way from Jamaica home. Boy, I not do no 9 to 5, you know. But what they don't realize and them not understand is that Jay-Z do 9 to 5 because I'm having business. And your business become your 9 to 5. As a matter of fact, you start, you don't have no 9, you don't have no 5. It's a 24-hour work that.
Yeah.
So, them not understand. The whole art, so it's successful in America. We tell them used to flip burger in a Burger King. And them used to turn chicken in a Kentucky. And flip burger in a McDonald's store. They will tell you that.
So, a big topic where, I'm glad me I talk to a veteran like you. Because the big topic where enough of the artists them say, them feel like say, the man we're out there right now, we are push the dancehall genre out there. Them must say, boy, I'm charge way too much money. What you think about like what Vybz Kartel accomplished as an artist now, coming from prison?
Alright, let me say this to you. Every artist know them worth.
Yeah.
And music is a product that the artist present to the public.
Yes.
And if Cartel see his worth and his team see his worth for a certain amount of money, I am wrong and I would be totally wrong to come out and say publicly and say to him, say, listen me, that's only based on my opinion. I'm going to voice my opinion and say, you get too much money. I can't do that. I couldn't ever do that because guess what? He's setting a pace right now so that the next generation that's doing this music and even people like me coming back into the business can eat a food that we can retire because, listen me, music not come with pension. You have to set your pension. That means you either set a business or you save a lot but you have to set something that can structurally be there to help you when you say, boy, your day come when you say, boy, you can't do it no more physically. So, with what's going on right now with cartel, the promoters are going to say it's bad.
Yeah.
You understand me? But the artists are going to be looking at it as, you know what, man? This is a way out, a chance now for me to even get 1/10 of a cartel AXA. And then that would actually help me so I can lift myself to the next level. Because if cartel charge 1.8 million and the artist charge 120,000,
yeah,
him still I eat a good amount of food.
So, based on him crowd pull, how long you think him can keep up this for? Like, you think?
All right, listen. As long as his team giving him that publicity, you notice if cartel put a box, if cartel go find a box juice right now, and say a long time I don't see a box juice, you know. Yo, remember box juice back in the days, and him drink it, and say John, what tastes nice. Yeah, you hear me? And you know have him talk, him look at it and say, wait, orange, cherry. I'm from, and him call the company name and say, and them knows I'm out. Right away that sell off, you know, the company. That's a free commercial him give the company. And him give the company a big endorsement. So the thing is that cartel crew is smart. The people behind cartel who doing the work behind the scenes, they are doing an excellent job. You might just scatter, but I know that cartel have a team that no one really knows that those people are his real team.
Professional.
It's like a team behind a team.
Even with that, no. The promoter them at Trinidad, right? Him say him friend. Him say him charge 1.35 million and him get 950,000, right? I mean that's like 400. That's like more than 80% of the money. You get more than 80%. That equivalent to 400 million out here. So, and based on the contractual agreement, but you think say deep down, like when I think about it, me I say boy he could have go. What you think? You can get more than half of money.
Right, let me say this to you. Whatever I would say on that would be my personal opinion. And I would rather not get into that because if I say he's right to do what he do, you're going to have a whole lot of people say, boy, I'm a wicked. And the promoter spending money, I'm sure. I'm gonna say, and if I said he should have done it, then artists will come out and say people like you make promoter when man don't go work. Because I can remember I work already in New Jersey in America. I live at Jamaica, live in a garden to a Tivoli. And when if you collect my money, it's a gun, the man draw that me and the man start wrestle over the gun. And that me I tell you.
So you know say what cartel do is kinda like I say, make an example out of, like change the business.
Alright, let me explain to you what happened. The first time I got Trinidad, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Me literally have to go to the promoter, mama yard, mother yard. You know, I have to take a boat from Tobago because the man left me stranded at Tobago.
Yeah.
And come, so my experience, me know what to talk about it, brother. So I've been there. Promoter do me that I Trinidad, a brother named Amos. I'm not afraid to call him name. And him can come on social media and tell people. Say, I lie me, I tell if him want. Because me can't me approve.
Yeah.
Me afraid of going mother yard. I'm finding all him wife. And so me get my money, brother. I remember Echo Mine got Trinidad already. And the promoter tell me, say, Echo Mine back knife for him to get him money. That should never be, because if a promoter deal you right, then you have no reason to even argue with a promoter over your money. So I guess cartel know, maybe that specific promoter know what his thing is the best way to call it now. No portfolio, the history. And cartel say, see you, I'm not run a joke with you. That may be the case, that may not be the case, I don't know. Because cartel I never hear, I don't know if cartel come out and say anything, make any comment.
Yeah.
But where that is concerned right now, I rather stay in the middle and just strive for peace and hope cartel can find common ground to work with any other promoter in Trinidad and go there and make the people and get to see him because his fans are there and they want to see him.
But
So,
to me personally, a lot of people like dwell upon the money part. Me not feel like the money part the issue. The amount of restriction where the government did have put out upon him, saying no can't go this or him can't do this and he must go proper. I think say probably that lead up to him just with everything just say, alright, yo, now go yourself.
all right, if that's the case, then what is he gonna do? Return the promoters' money, or I'm gonna give him a show later on?
I think him should return the money. Mean that him not go.
All right, you think that? All right, so guess what happened now? As I said, that's your opinion. To me, that's a decision Cartel will have to make, he and his team will have to make, and because of that, I don't want to really comment on that. You understand me? Yeah. The thing is, as I said, Cartel have a very intelligent set of people around him, and I think that those people are the ones that helping him to make some of the decisions he's making. But one thing I know, if you notice, if Cartel walk and left him footprint on the ground, a camera take that footprint to show it on social media.
So you feel like this man right now move like Michael Jackson. You feel like this man have a Michael Jackson impact on the world right now. Like how Michael Jackson used to do it back then.
Alright, we can say something to you.
Yeah.
The rhythm them that I'm doing right now, I put up my song them and they are made in Zimbabwe, Africa by even Cocoa Beats.
Yeah.
You know Cocoa Beats, alright, you know Cocoa, alright. And what I get from all over the world, from South Africa to Ethiopia, I talk to people everywhere. And because right now I was just being invited to a festival in Africa too. And so me and them need to I know the paperwork and everything. I know it already.
Yeah.
You know? So what really happened is that every youth in Africa, if you call, I call Lucian a name to youth in Africa, young youth, and them say them don't know him. And I call Cartel, them say, yes, I know him. I know Cartel, I know vibes. And them go crazy while I talk to them.
Yeah.
So if youth thousands of miles away gravitate to his music, and if you call anywhere in the world right now and mention Cartel name to anybody who involved in a dancehall, not people who are not involved in that, people involved in a dancehall, they're gonna first thing I tell you that yes, Cartel. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a bridge in Jamaica now where I'm gonna tell you about now. On the continent, everybody me talk to Africa. When we mention the name Stampede, I know him. For some reason, Stampede is very popular in Africa, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. From me talk to them and them say, as a matter of fact, them ask me, you know Stampede? Sometimes they realize what they must say, because them not say Stampede, they must say Stampede. I'm like, who is that? And them say Stampede, Stampede. And they must start remember, oh, Stampede. Yeah, man. I'm popular in Africa. Because I guess what happened? I guess him build bridges with them over there then. And have relationship with them musically, you know, where them do them thing, you know?
Yeah. So with like you travel, you go all over. Come say Trinidad, you can see you got Trinidad and Mr. certain place. So in your prime time as an artist, what the biggest show they ever? Where you get the biggest turnout performing on a stage?
The biggest turnout, I would say Reggae Sunsplash in 1988 because that I think they had like something like 80,000 people. They're one of the biggest Reggae Sunsplash ever keep.
So
big turnout to Costa Rica to get big turnout to go to Byron and the Dragoneers, but I'm there in a supporting role where I perform, but you also remember that Byron Lee draw the crowd.
Yeah. So you ever go on a stage and you feel, when you see the amount of people and you feel nervous?
Nah, man. That's the thing with me, you know. Alright. I'll share something. I don't drink. Watch and listen to me carefully. I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I not drink. Anybody who know me will tell you. They never see me I drink, never see me I smoke it. I don't.
Yeah.
I choose not to. And it's a choice for me was a youth. Because what I used to realize, a man come beside me and he must smoke a cigarette and it kill me inside. I start choke, I start cough.
Yeah.
A man come with a whole crocus bag of weed and smoke it beside me and it don't, do nothing to me. Yeah. But the cigarette, when I want cough, so in general, I never really smoke. And drinking, I'm not into alcohol, so I don't drink. But the thing is, what I would love to make everyone know is that whenever I see the crowd, the bigger the crowd is, it's like that become my high. That give me a high. It make me want to perform right away.
Yes, you never get stage fright then.
No, man, that anybody know me will tell you about. Hold on. I don't come to Jamaica for 24 years. You hear how long?
24, yeah.
24 years, I don't come to Jamaica for. Everybody know it, because that's social media.
Yeah, I see the video where you at, when you see a fly down to perform, because I researched it earlier.
Aye. And you see me I perform, me not look like me nervous.
You don't look like a nervous, and you don't speak, you don't lose the accent. Enough people go in for 6 months and them start.
Nah, you're mad, man. I can't lose my accent, man. You're crazy. I want to be, can't tell you, brother.
So what
Me not my children, my youth, them. My two biggest son right now. If you talk to them right now, them man they don't know how to speak his spoken, man. Them man a straight part of them man they talk.
Yeah.
Me have a daughter, one of my daughter there where she born in Jamaica, and my biggest daughter born up here, but she grew up in Jamaica and come back and she live when me sent her when she, young and she come here. But what I say, because I send all of my youth them come America really.
How much are you them again?
6 of them.
And 6 of them over there?
Yeah, man. Long time, man. Long time you them there, man. You them not for them. You them a travel from there, Jamaica, kind of. My mom, you them a go to Disney World and all them places from there, Jamaica, them a come them cousin birthday party up there, all kind of craziness. So them good. You them travel.
As a man who come from the garrison background and city thing. You ever try pull anybody out of TG, like you say the young talent, you ever try to say, alright, I'm try with that youth.
Like young talent itself?
Yeah, young youth. What are some of the artists there where you bring forth in our music?
Alright, here you go. It's not like bringing them a produce artist. One of the artists from the era where I did really see as a shining star was Frisco King.
Yeah, Frisco King.
And the ancient monarchy at the time, and by the time if you draw for Frisco, because Frisco I'm a virgin, you get a link to a bigger link than me, which is Patrick Roberts.
Yeah.
And Beanie Man them. That are shocking vibes.
Yeah.
And him start record to them and for Dave Kelly. So right away, he was out of my range. We say in what you call it, prominent producers. Yeah, but my man youth, because I go live at Portmore, so I meet well for youth over there and I used to manage youth and thing, but back in the days, the youth them in a yard never really concentrate. The man them would concentrate on music, most of them fly out like a Egaban and never did it. Yeah. Captain Kingsley they abroad. You have most of them go Canada, Gassy Ranks from America. So all of the man them were really from the era. The only youth like Ali Cat in the live up at Denham Town and him did line up with Shocking Vibes School to and doing things. So it was a situation where and then you have Predator and the whole used to come through and they through the era. And then, Cutty Khan come after my time, really,
Yeah. So this is from your community, where other artists, them big artists are out there now where say you have an impact on their career, you have something to do with them.
Alright. Well, we know say Inspiration, Capleton, with me and him, we used to get together at the studio up and down. Me and Capleton used to always up and down, panel the passway, and with that said, I touch world for artists in many different ways, sometimes just mentally, in the sense of spiritually, a reason with a man, and it was a family thing. Because whatever I bring to them, they bring the same thing to me, which is power, unity, and strength, Yeah. So we don't really try to take credence or try to take credit for anything we do for your artists. You see what I mean? Because anything we do for your artists, how me live, them would do the same for me. Me I tell you the truth. All of them. You know, my studio so in my house. So this is that little studio in my house. Me have if I can turn around, I can show you me have vice room and everything in my house. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can turn around, me can turn on camera, make you see it.
Yeah, man.
Alright, hold on there. You see the vice room?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, see the studio. See Bob there in the studio too?
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah, man, you see everything, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm looking studio this way in my house. This is my console. My controls just so with all of the amps them and everything where they are so and the thing them see that? My studio this. You know my house this.
Yeah, that's nice though.
Yeah, man. So, but me and sure say Kim and Mali working here
Yeah.
already. Lucian are working there, you know. And then me have a big studio which bought from Dean Fraser, a building there now is Crosstown, but me sell that building there, so the studio me never have it there no, me not have it there no more because there was no need for it, you know. You know, me used to have band rehearse there, me used to have me have rehearsal room, me used to have everything, you name it. You know, me have the whole band set up.
Anyone I hear you with them? Anyone I hear you with them? Pursue music. Anyone I hear you with them?
Yeah, man. Me have my third son, Akeem. Him actually used to play. Him play a lot of. Him play rhythm for Him play a lot of rhythm and do arrangement to this union. Corey Guns. I work with Lico Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, him do a lot of work with Corey Guns, and then he did have a youth him manage, but then the youth left for Texas and. We know in the pop youth, them kill the youth at Texas. I don't know what it happened, why them for a weekend and lose him life at Texas. The youth they name Saspak, something like that, Saspak.
So what do you say as an artist you come from Jamaica and live in America? It's easier in America to do music than in Jamaica?
No, man, easier at Jamaica. I tell you why it's easier at Jamaica. Easier. Yeah, you can buy equipment here and thing and do your thing, but it's easier for your artist break at Jamaica because Jamaica, you have to, let me tell you something about Jamaica. Jamaica is a place that it breeds greatness. Jamaica breeds greatness. The ground itself, everything will step on the ground at Jamaica are greatness. Everything will come from the earth at Jamaica are greatness. And every youth to come out of Jamaica have great potential. The problem is that a lot of them don't believe in their own potential. Whereas any youth at Jamaica will say, yes, I'm going to do this. Especially anything I have to do with the arts like music, dancing, anything like that. Them can soar to the top. Just hard work and dedication. In America, there's a lot of restrictions. Because, for instance, in Jamaica, I youth have him community and he say, boy, you know, someone keep a little thing for that on my ends. On my birthday. Him can just string up a sound and him do him thing. In America, him have a restriction. If him try that, them come right away and charge him. Because you have to get permit from the city to say you block off a road or, you know.
Yeah.
You understand me? You understand? So, that's the thing we are going right now. That's what you see what I mean?
Like how you see me I do my thing now, my WhatsApp read up on the internet. What you have to say to me? What kind of influence you have or motivate?
Alright, what I would say to you, just keep doing what you do, my brother, because as long as you be consistent, because I'm on look for, you know, when I get back and start to do the music this way, I tell you it's a few people. My wife always don't for me say why I'm not doing my music. She always don't for me because my wife is a great believer in my career. My wife is a Jamaican woman from Senton. And she have a family in a garden too. Because that's how I meet her first. From Bumps to where I tell you ask about Bumps, she have family from Bumps.
Yeah.
You hear me? My wife have family from Bumps too. You see? Yeah. So the thing about the whole thing is that she believe in my music and she always ask me, why you not put out music? I'm record a whole lot of music and just have them for hard drive or just have them mix them, master them and have them here. Because 90% of my music master are Jamaica, you know. But I mix a Florida. But me just voice and just send go get the engineer. The man who mix them, him there right now him there on the road of Europe with him go Africa and come back and there Europe right now on the road with Burning Spear.
Yeah.
And he mix the Mali them and him do a lot of things. Him do. So him's a top flight engineer, Virgo, Ras Virgo. Then at the same time now my mastering now, I normally do it at Anchor. You know Anchor recording?
I think we hear of it.
Yeah man, so Anchor I normally do that, but then that was it really still. But when in there, like Rasberg, he might do mastering to and everything. So, he might do him thing and me get it done. But with you now, with the question you asked me about what I would tell you, is just keep working, my brother. What you're doing is a great thing because right now you are basically keep me alive by making the people know that I'm still around. But I have a song right now, I don't know if you hear it, a song will say, how much more Zeke's and how much more Dadas, how much more Jim Brown and Claudia Masso, how much more Bobby Red them a go string up, how much more Chubby Dread them a go mash up, how much one other and how much more clans a go find themselves in the vampire hands, how much more Spanglers and how much more shower, how much more get to you them a go devour. Make some nice up, make the youth them wise up and identify the keckle them from the teacup. And that song is basically telling the youths to wise up. Now the song I just released 2 days ago, which is Friday, it's called Know the Streets. And if anybody watch it from town, then will identify a parts of Tivoli inside it, and anybody else who identify is like other parts in a town where I did it. The location I shot most of it. And I shot some of it up here. But the thing is, what the song is basically saying, the squad them I work hard, them I work overtime, so you them for rise up and know so them have to walk away from certain things. You have them don't, as me hear them say, if you don't walk out, you get chalk out. So if you don't walk out of the life where you are living or pursue, then the government now I'm not a recourse more than to chalk you out. If you have to chalk you out or put you in a prison, we're going to spend whole time where that time would be better served with you moving positively to uplift your family, uplift yourself, You can't hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that. Like how you come back in the music business now, you see any artists out there where you work with, whether young artists or whatever, like do a collab.
Artists some would love to do a collab. Alright, I know Luciana, because me and Luciana sit down in my kitchen or my kitchen island, and we discuss that. Well, definitely me will call upon Lucia, because I'm a bona fide virgin that. Me will call upon Lucia for me and him do a collab. Otherwise, any artists who really attack something that makes sense and is bringing something to the table, which is a whole lot of them, they can't count. So there's so many artists that would not collab with, but one of the people I would love and really love to collab with is Agent Sasko.
Where I mostly talent, them time I used to get a person for go through because the man not gonna make a simple.
No, I couldn't get no man through the door. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how them used to speak artists to put on record in them days.
Yeah.
You have to mash up dance hall. And the producer here come I dance. Because producer go every dance.
Yeah.
And then listen. And then watch the artists them tear up the dance hall. Not just one night, but consecutively. And then him come to you and him say, see that tune the way do me, I need that, I want that tune from you. Come at the studio, and so when you go to the studio, you have the musician them ready. 24 track tape by the big reel.
Just busting.
Are you single, your papa?
Oh, them take me a long time, baby. Them take me a long time. What time so you them for wise up and know so them have to walk from certain things. You have them don't, as me hear them say, if you don't walk out, you get chalk out. So if you don't walk out of the life where you are living or pursue, then the government no I'm not a recourse more than for chalk you out.
I and go bow. How me fi kill man fish over and go dead fi be bow. That's a radio. I run bow, you know.
Daza WhatsApp radio. Daza WhatsApp radio. We tell them say Daza. Anybody test your door after hours? That's a murder. Laugh and smile, that not Daza style. Ladies, she drive me crazy on and on. There's only airwaves bringing that heat.
Daza WhatsApp Radio. The baddest. Daza WhatsApp Radio.
Interviewed up later, mash downtown. Big up the original bass. From the first question till the last round. No test the radio case. We are the realest to make artists get crowned.
And Daza just interviewed me now, plus. And Daza, I'm gonna ask a question. Daza, you know hear what Daza asked me if my suck order? Dressers.
The DJ, them will never want people see me.
DJ Magnum this I represent for Daza WhatsApp radio. Dark.
One Daza, one rapper, you know, you understand? Any other a plaza, you know.
I don't know no people. Daza radio, you know, the baddest radio. Maroon Empress said that. If it's not Daza radio, it's no radio. It has to be audio. Daza radio, big up yourself. Uncle Station will keep the news real, people. Yeah. You understand? Daza radio, keeping it real. Right. Maroon government, not just to make sense. Daza radio.
Daza True Color out of Mucko Production WhatsApp Radio.